You said 6 foot
Yeah,
earlier.
I mean, obviously 6 foot would be beautiful, but if I found if I found a man that was literally perfect and he was a little bit under that, I'm not about to be like, oh, you're not 6 foot, so this isn't gonna work. Like,
Short King, set her up. But
no.
I just want to know who walked into whose frame. Were you the one that had most of the power, or did he have most of the power?
Definitely him. Like, we started dating when I was 19, so I was kind of like naive, the
Would you say he was
young
your first love as
teenager.
well?
Yes, I would actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about you for your relationship? Whose frame?
Definitely, I walked into his. He had everything. He was the dictator, and I was the little princess.
And that was your first love as well?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No.
He was the second one, or what?
Yeah, he was about the. I want to say third.
Third guy. And you would say that you deeply loved him, just like the first guy that you deeply loved?
No,
No.
I want to say I was addicted. I don't want to say love. I want to say that because I was always around this person, I kind of got addicted to the person. Like, whoa, when they're not around, like
It wasn't
I'm
like the
fiending.
first guy though.
Yeah,
Okay, and like, but you would say you were stepping into his frame though. You would say that like you were following all of his rules all the time. Like it was like he had more power in the relationship.
definitely. There
How
was a power age
there's an
dynamic.
age dynamic. Okay,
Yeah,
no. So the reason why I ask these things is because like a lot of the problems in relationships today is that it's frame issues. A lot of guys don't have solid frame. I believe relationships work best in that way, but most guys aren't confident enough or that man enough to be able to hold that frame correctly. And but a part of holding frame is having boundaries. So a strong man is going to have certain boundaries, especially a man who has a lot to lose, especially a man who has a last name that he really wants to give to the right woman, especially a man who cares about his lineage and the woman that he's gonna have his children with. Those guys have boundaries. So sometimes the valuable guys are going to be like, I don't want to be with a girl who goes out on girls' nights out. I don't want to be with a girl that goes and does girls' trips. I don't want to be with a girl that has like these Instagram type pictures and does all this stuff, has all these guys hitting her up and stuff. And the thing is, sometimes these guys won't even say anything to you. The thing with men is we lie to y'all all the time. We don't want to be honest because if we were honest, we'll stop getting sex. So it's easier to just lie over and over and over again and be like, oh yeah, I love that. I love that you're a boss babe. I love, I love that you do all this stuff. But in reality, maybe he's just keeping you in rotation as somebody that he's fucking. You never know, So y'all may not care about what, or you think like the man that you want isn't gonna be insecure about those things, but really it's just a boundary and it's just a preference. So like I don't call women insecure whenever they say they want a taller guy. That's not, or like I don't sit there and judge them based off their preference. So when a guy says like I don't want a girl who does this or does that, he just has a bound. It's just a preference and it's a boundary. The thing is, like with my own girlfriend, she's more than welcome to do any of those things. It's just she's stepping out of the relationship. That's simply how it is. I'm not going to sit there and yell or fight or do anything. It's just the relationship's over and that's it. I'm not forcing anybody's hand. She's so happy in the relationship. She's just going to be in it and she's happy with that place, how it works. And I would just argue most solid, good relationships work that way. Obviously, you got to find a good guy, which there's not a lot of them. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all it's easy to find good men today because it's not. So that was actually one of the things that I wanted to ask. What like if y'all could, based off your own dating experiences, what percentage of men do you consider good men right now? Like I mean, worthy to be with, have a relationship with, possibly have children with, like all the men. How many of them do you think is worthy of that?
that I've dealt with,
Mhm.
or just in general.
No. Well, based off your personal experience, the total general population.
That are worth me now?
Yeah.
Zip, zub, none.
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 Damn, that's hard. What about you?
Yeah, I would say maybe less than 5%.
Less than
I
5%.
guess.
Yeah. What about you?
I'd say 10.
10%.
I think they're out there. You're very rare and they're
They're
spread
definitely out
out.
there.
Like
It's about where you go, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go catch a rare one.
You're
Yeah.
not the club.
Yeah. Yeah. Arctic Kuno needs to come around. So now I want to know what's the percentage? I hope that you don't ruin this because you're a doctor, but what's the percentage difference between men and women population wise? Like how many percentage of women and how many percentage of men there is in America? Do you know?
There's more percentage of women than men. I know
What
that
is
for
it?
sure.
What is it? Like what do you think it is?
I want to say it's about 35% more women.
So like you would say like the total population of women would be like 70-ish%, 80-ish%, and the total population of men would be like 30-ish of the
No, no,
total
no, 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 no.
population
So
of the
if
total population of America. How much do you think women are? 60, 70,
women, I want to say are a good 55%.
55%, and men are 45?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
I'll say 60.
60 women are 60. What do you think?
I'll go between like 57, something like that.
57.
Yeah.
The reason why I asked this question because like a week or two ago, one of the girls said that it was like 80%. And she was like, yeah, dating's messed up because there's like way more women than there are men. And like we had to show her the stats and like kind of break her heart and make her realize that it's not that bad at all. Actually, it's like 50. It's like 53-47. It's like not. But like I want to ask this question now every panel because I think a lot of women are confused about this and they might think that their marketplace, like the dating marketplace, is fucked up because they think there's way more women, but in reality, there's not way more women. That's not why the marketplace is messed up. There's way more other reasons.
We narrow ourselves down. That's the thing. We pull from certain things. Oh, he has to be this tall. He has to be this. He has to have this job. So it narrows it down for us. But in reality, there's way more. There's a lot of men on this earth.
Let's peel a layer back on that. What's the height that you're looking for?
Me, I'm short. I'm 5'3". So as long as you're taller than me in heels or we're the same height,
5'8"?
we're good. Yeah, 5'8", 5'9". I'm good.
Perfect. Yeah. What about you? You said 6
Yeah,
foot earlier.
I mean, obviously 6 foot would be beautiful, but if I found if I found a man that was literally perfect and he was a little bit under that, I'm not about to be like, oh, you're not 6 foot, so this isn't gonna work. Like
Short King, set her up. What about you? What height?
Okay, so I'm 5'1". I don't really have a preference to height. I really don't, but it looks really cute when I'm with the tall guy, and it's like my little tiny self. So I mean,
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
Every petite girl always, every petite girl, or like really short girl always says that they want the 6 foot guy.
Yeah.
It's like
Taking 'em up.
it's always a thing. Yeah. So but what's the income that you're looking for now?
Income,
Yeah.
you need to make, I want to say like 68 plus right now because I'm young, so I need to have the same goals as. I can't say, oh, make 68 plus and I'm not making 68 plus. That's not realistic. Or say, oh, you need to be making 100K and I'm not making 100K. That's wrong. Like in this society, I feel like everyone feels like they have to be set up first before they can go into relationships. And if you go back to the olden days and everything, you have to grow. You can't just, oh, everyone have your table and then bring the tables together. That's not how tables are built.
But the guy that you were with before though, what was y'all's income difference?
There was no income. We were in college.
Okay, so y'all didn't have any of those worries like that.
Yeah, no.
Okay, then yeah, I can't even really compare for that.
He's a brokey.
Yeah, he's a brokey.
He was a druggie too. Put that in there.
Yeah, he's a smoker. What about you though?
I
income?
really haven't thought of a set income like that because I feel like I don't necessarily date.
You don't care about income?
I wouldn't say I don't care, but I just don't come across broke guys.
She's
so
a big
I've
baller.
never necessarily had to ask that question because I already know it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Just by the way.
So like, give me some signs to tell like if a guy really has money.
I think that I think it's easier to tell when they don't have money because they're overly flashy with it. You don't have any real assets. If you have some real assets, you might have some money, okay, that are actually producing like a cash flowing asset, not one that's taking money out of your pocket. Okay, that's a sign. Maybe you have a home. Maybe you have multiple homes. Maybe by your career type, your engineer, your doctor, whatever, or even entrepreneurs could be very well off.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be as stable, but they could be very well off. Like I'm open to it, so I don't really like run across broke guys too much.
I have to see it. I see broke guys everywhere. That's crazy.
Okay.
That you
I
don't
don't
see no
allow
broke
them in
guys.
my aura.
That's really good. That's really good of you if you're good at doing that. Yeah.
So if you had like a minimum of a guy you would deal with, even give a chance, like what is the minimum income that he would have to make though?
Yeah, you gotta give us a number.
There has to be a minimum.
A minimum. It's just the thing is with inflation and everything, like you gotta be making something. I don't know, at least maybe 70K if I have to throw out a number, but you gotta be making something.
We gotta make some shake, bro.
Because you're gonna be supporting a family at this point, so it just has to make sense.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.